get off on the good foot on the 2020.
It's definitely resolutions season. We are so happy to be here at the Impact Radio Show. There's a lot of stuff going on in town. Hopefully, you're all staying safe. This is our first time with our producer in the house, Dr. Sean. So I'm just going to shout her out, Dr. Sean Holland Power of Famous, a playwright, notable director. Um, Thank you, sir. And always, we got DJ Dan. Let me figure out where we're gonna plug me in so I can hear. Yay! I'm all together now. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. So what y'all can see is that we are trying to do it big time. We are trying to create a YouTube station so we can store our content as well as on the Impact Radio Show page on Facebook. So if you guys could go on the YouTube and subscribe to the Impact Radio Show, not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube. We're doing our best to try to make this a quality show so you guys will want to come support your business, get your current events. So that is what is going on right now.
All right. How has your week been? How has this second week of Kwanzaa been for you?
Really just trying to take in, like all of the principles. Like today is what, purpose?
Yes.
So, really just, we've been talking a lot about future, a lot about planning. So really looking at what purpose, you know what I'm saying? How it should drive us. But purpose should drive us in everything. But we should always be purposeful in everything that we do. So that's definitely been a driving thought, today.
Yeah, we've been looking at our budget, everybody. Our budget for the new year because we're newlyweds, remember? Yay. We have been looking at our budget to get ready for the new year. And my goodness, it is definitely always a good thing to do to like revisit yourself, what you should be doing, what you're thinking about doing, and getting yourself together for the new year. So I would just like to say that I am very thankful and that I'm I feel very blessed. I also want to shout out to Dr. Carter, Shanna Carter. She was on the flyer for today, guys. I actually got a flyer out today. She was on it, but she has been working diligently on her new food truck, Rock and Waffle Cafe. Yes. Please follow her. She also has seasonings and like waffle mix that you can buy, and she's working to get it on the stamps card on the Snap. Yes, so that is really big news. We want you guys to continue to support her. Definitely support her. Rock and Waffle Cafe. She's also the Purpose Resuscitator.
This Crumping for Success.
Crumping with the number 4, success. So just shouting out Dr. Carter. And also reminding you to, do business with the Florida Star. We are doing our best. We have our group going. There's a lot of dialogue going on in the group. We've got a lot of interest. Guys, this is an independently owned Black media station, Black media group that we're working with. I don't think you guys understand the importance of what that means. That means that Graham Media or Turner or Cegna or whatever they call themselves, they're not in here saying, hey, you got to have this certain opinion about some things. No, we are Black people in the community bringing you community information, bringing you the news, bringing you these things that you care about in our community. And it's important for you to support. It's important for it to be a reciprocal relationship. The Victory Station has been here for years and years and years, Black owned. And the Florida Star has been here for years and years and years, spearheaded by the late Miss Claire McLaughlin. We miss her. We appreciate her legacy, and we want to see it continue into the future. So please, please, please support the Florida Star and the Victory Station.
Yes. And, we also had some fun things going on. Our parents met this week at the Ritz at the Kwanzaa celebration. Yeah. And we, they had, a ball coming through there and actually talking about actually getting a haircut in, at one of the barbershops that are displayed, talking about eating ice cream at the actual ice cream parlor. So, the Ritz would be a good time to come and have a nostalgic moment, learn something new. My mom was talking about Salvi Mathis, when she was one of the, heads at the school that she went to, so it was a real strong weekend. Not only that, they renewed their vows for 50 years.
That is true.
They need a medal.
December 26th, their 50th wedding anniversary.
They need a medal.
The preacher was there talking about being a young man when they met.
Like, for real, like my
talking
mom
about leaving his mama house.
Literally carried his bed on his back to go down the street to my mama's house.
The preacher is his mother's younger brother.
Yes,
so.
He is the youngest of four.
Man.
Shout out to Bishop Lewis Williams, House of the Faith Church.
House of the Faith out there on Edgewood, correct.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and their other location.
In the 1410, the Ministry Center, 1410 West Edgewood Avenue. That's my family church. They are also on this station.
Shout out to Household of Faith.
Well, you got an interesting perspective of Kwanzaa because it was almost like you listening to your whole history being read, back to you.
Yeah, the celebration that was had at the Ritz was really deep. It was really beautiful. Really, we've been celebrating Kwanzaa in the community for over 40 years. It said 81. In EWC was the first Kwanzaa, and it was really interesting and seeing that. And then I've also just gotten all kinds of perspectives on Kwanzaa because I'm the I call myself the quote unquote Kwanzaa lady because everybody asks me about Kwanzaa because I've been celebrating it for so long.
Right.
And people kind of hear things they don't really know, they don't really remember. And I seem to have that knowledge together for them, but Google has that knowledge together for you people.
Yes.
Google works.
Google does work.
Vanessa's here. Google also works. But it was really interesting.
It would be nice, if these people participate, they can at least know the days. That's why I don't, what they stand for.
Yeah, like we watched something from The Daily Show today talking about Kwanzaa, and there is a sordid history. And we kind of it was in vogue early in the 90s, and then kind of dwindled out after that. But what I can say is it's mostly about the principles. It's mostly about the principles of Kwanzaa. Okay, we should be following that unity. We should be looking at what our self-determination is. We should be doing some collective work and have responsibility for our community around us. We should be doing cooperative economics every day, buying Black, buying local, buying small, supporting artists and local people. After that, today is purpose. We should be doing things with purpose, intentful. After that is creativity.
You've been a doggone run forward and jump into the mind for a moment.
Oh, no. But I'm just saying, we should be using these principles. And faith is the last one, of course, on WCGL. I will mention Imani. Faith is the last principle and is purposely put at the end, but it is with faith that we move forward. So we should be following these principles of Kwanzaa year round. Don't wait till after Christmas. Don't wait till December 15th to be like, oh my gosh, Black people do something around this time. Where's Vanessa? Don't come and find me. You should be doing Kwanzaa year round. And that's from the Kwanzaa lady.
All right. I so bad want to, start in the week coming this far by faith, but I'm not going to sing, but we're going to get into the rundown sponsored by the Ritz when we come back after this break.
That's it. I haven't seen him show up. What are you looking for? You okay?
What I do?
You pushed our names when we talked.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I'm showing the ticker now.
Okay. I got that. I can push y'all name on it.
Thank you, because I'm on my live. I've updated this. Where's your calendar? Of course, I would do all this nonsense. Yes. This is the intro.
I like that.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Impact Radio Show, brought to you by the Florida Star, one of the oldest black newspapers that is still in print. We would like to encourage you to go to thefloridastar.com. Once again, that is thefloridastar.com. Subscribe and become a member. You can get it in print. You can get it in digital. Please become one of the partners of your hub for your black news.
Thank you, Elder Carl. My name is Vanessa. Hashtag doing talk. Atani. This is the Impact Radio Show. This is kind of a pared down year-end kind of dealio. We were supposed to be joined by Mr. William Carter, but he hasn't arrived yet. But the show must go on, ladies and gentlemen. And there are things that need to go on. So we are going to start into the show with the event rundown.
Yes, and the event rundown is brought to you by the Ritz Theater and Museum. The Dr. Martin Luther King Foundation are hosting the parade reception at the Ritz in conjunction with the Day of Service. The Ritz Museum and the Cummer Museum are making a paper quilt constructed by the community to be on display in both museums.
You can do it too.
Yes, I think it's going to include South Africa Through Our Eyes, Journey to Africa, April 2022.
That is when the exhibit closes. Yes, sir. And for more information on anything for the Ritz, please go to richjacksonville.com. You may see, or if you see me, just ask me. I know a lot of things. Ask Dr. Sean. She knows. All right. Also on the rundown, January's Art Walk is coming up, guys, at James Weldon Johnson Park. I just want to shout out James Weldon Johnson Park. They've been it's been a great shift from Hemming Park. Downtown Jacks, it's free. It's on the first Wednesday. Is Art Walk. We get to wander the streets downtown in the open air. It's kind of COVID safe. Next Wednesday on the 5th. I'm sorry, first month on the 5th. New Year's Eve fireworks downtown. You know it's coming, guys. New Year's Eve fireworks will be downtown between the Hyatt and the DoubleTree Hotel on the riverbanks. Of course, out in the water, not literally on the land. It will be on the water between the Hyatt and the DoubleTree. Of course, it's free from wherever you can see it, and the party will be before. Fireworks will start at midnight at 12 tomorrow on New Year's Eve.
And also the Influence Crew is hosting a rooftop New Year's Eve celebration at River Place Tower, 1301 River Place Boulevard. There is a cost, which is $40. Friday, 12/31, doors open at 9. Must RSVP to attend for VIP. The contact information is 904-535-0035. And tonight, there's a culture lounge with Chris Vega Unplugged. The cookbook at 1827 North Pearl Street. There's usually a $10 cover, but it is normally worth it. Tonight it is open until 11. There is live music and food. That sounds like a good vibe.
Oh my gosh, the cookbook food is so
food. Yes.
They have a vegan, sometimes more vegan out there cooking food.
My pre-order is always the BLT because they do that bacon.
It's
right.
a BLT is it's just the toast. It's too much crumbs everywhere for me.
But they put so much butter in their bread.
Facts. You gotta eat.
You act like you ain't never went to the restaurant and just said, "Can I get 2 breads?" You get 2 Jenkins breads. I just want 2
anyway.
breads.
Also on the rundown, there's a Kwanzaa Camp still going on at the Dr. Kilby Camp on Community Center on 1128 North Laura Street. The prorated rate will be for the rest of the week. If you haven't participated yet, it's from 11 to 3 with a Black male lead instructor this week only, but also Dr. Kobe Cameron will be having things for the community all next year. The Cypher, we love GB Gucci Base Phillips. We love him hosting the Cypher, 15 North Ocean Street. The cover is usually $10. It's every Thursday at 8 p.m. until it's a local curated open mic night with some of the best talent in Northeast Florida. And also, hey, Oman, peace. Lamontre is saying hello. Nice to see you, Mr. Brooker. We miss you. It's all right. We want you to know that we want you to please stay safe this New Year's Eve, this entire season, guys. So much death and destruction. Please stay safe. Stay inside if you can, but if you must go out, please be responsible. There are several ride-sharing apps and law offices that you can register with to get a safe ride home. Do your best to stay out of the hospital, everybody. Stay out of the hospital.
It's not a copay day.
It's not a copay day. Do it easy, nice and easy. There's no rush at all. And we are going out to another break. This is the Impact Radio Show.
I am Carl Frederick, your African gentleman. Remember, you can hit me up on Facebook at African Gentleman and on Instagram at African_Gentleman13. Where can they find you
at do_and_talk. Thank you very much. The Impact Radio Show. We are still live on YouTube. Y'all can't hear this really jiggy music here. Oh. He's going to tell you to speak up on the mic.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Be right up.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, man. That was script. We got like 12 minutes. See, this goes into, yeah. Go ahead. And then we'll just kind of chit chat for a little more and go into more about Kwanzaa. Inside sauce. I would love to see. I wish you guys could hear. The YouTube people can't hear that ads. That's where I would drop in 30-second ads. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back to the Impact Radio Show presented by the Florida Star. Don't forget to do business with the trailblazing female-owned. Hey. Independent media company. I didn't say company. I started to help preserve the legacy of Clara McLaughlin by supporting the Florida Star today.
We are giggling, but it is such a serious thing, guys. Please. This is reciprocal. We feed you guys with information. Help us out. Tell your people to. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to read it.
Yeah.
Ask you for your favorite local business to carry the current issues. Okay? For more information, I'm going to spell it out. TheFloridaStar.com. TheFloridaStar.com. It's just that simple. I know you guys still got a little bit of money left over from that check from Uncle Joe on the 15th.
Right.
You know, just go ahead and roll that in with that bonus check at the end of the year. Get your subscription. Make a donation to the Victory Station. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this thing happen. Let's start 2020 off right.
Yes, you do know if you'd have misspelled that while you was reading.
Oh my God. I would have lost my job. They would have said it's over.
No, that's it. You can't go out like that.
Not for as long as the Florida Star's been around. I need to be able to say that. Anyway, We were looking forward to speaking with Mr. M. Carter, but it is okay. Just to let you all know, if you are interested in submitting your story to the newspaper, please contact me at do_and_talk on major social media platforms. And on that note, we're going to just talk about how we feel about our tenure here so far on the Impact Radio Show. It's been a wild year.
It has really been a wild year. An array of hosts trying to get in different chemistry and doing things, trying to make it quality, but we've been making it work by the grace of God because we were never wavering. It's just been crazy. Everything from furloughs to setbacks to change of bosses to relatives. Did I say relatives?
Insurance.
But it's not all been bad.
Yeah. You know what? We started the year off, the Impact Radio Show, started the year off with a very tenacious Mr. Nashawn Nix, who happens to be running for office and soon in the new year. We will definitely have him back on to talk about all of his new endeavors. But since then, it's kind of morphed into a Vanessa project with the community because I really, really, truly, honestly believe in supporting Black media. I believe in the message of the show to be impactful. And I believe in the partnership between the Florida Star and Victory Station being like a glue for the community that I don't think people really understand or really know just how important it is. So I thank Nashawn, I thank OPO, I thank the team at the Florida Star, Georgia Star for trusting me with so many things and letting me grow this into something that it seems to be a little bit of beautiful. We got a few more subscribers on our YouTube channel, so I'm happy.
Yes, this is some groundbreaking stuff, like Nashawn, you made this look easy, you know what I'm saying? Because like when I first was watching it, this dude had like a laptop here, Zoom links here. He had that thing looking like a whole conference call. This is OJT for real, on the job training. Speaking of on the job training, how you doing over there, Miss Powell? You doing
I'm
good?
doing great. I'm doing awesome.
Shout out to you. You have been working. Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm learning it. I'm getting it.
Yeah, we are using new technology in order for us to record it. And also to stream it for you guys live on all kinds of different platforms. Please reach out to us. There's a number. Whenever we're on the radio, feel free to call 904-766-9285 or 904-766-3401. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. Let us know what you got going on in the city. We always like to talk to people out on the road, out and about, see what's going on Thursday night. We know that there's usually something going on at the cookbook. There's always the cipher. The cipher is always on Thursday night. So we know Eric and Trey are always busy for those nights. But if you guys are out and about, let us know what's going on. Call us, contact us, tell us what's going on, what's being impactful in your life for this week.
Before we went on break, we was talking about all the nostalgic moments that we got to have this weekend. Especially how beautiful the Kwanzaa celebration is. That will probably segue into our purposeful mindful moment.
Yes, definitely. We are going to roll into our Kwanzaa moment with me. We've been talking about Kwanzaa this whole month of December, and I'm so excited. I'm just glad that people are having these conversations. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, we are going to continue to have these conversations, and I'll keep bringing you back to Kwanzaa things because now I've talked to you about them. You have this knowledge now, guys. We're going to use it. So in listening to the celebration on the 26th at the Ritz, I learned a lot that Kwanzaa started between the Ritz, a group of people called somebody positive or doing something positive was the name of the group, and led by Famita Veal and Shadidi Armand. If you guys remember, Shadidi did the Kalunga celebration years ago. That group, on top of the group of African Village International, which is what I'm associated with, and Nocturnal Escape did it. Nefertiti's bookstore used to host Kwanzaa. Yes. and Kemet House hosts Kwanzaa. So at that celebration, Oak Sunbursts of Kemet House and African Village International kind of did a rundown of the history of Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa's been celebrated in Jacksonville in a bigger scale. Like that's like an event that has been inviting people to come out since '81, and I just thought that was so interesting.
So for the Christian folks listening out there, is it a religious thing? There is a faith day, but is it a religious thing? Can you still, have yourself and still celebrate Kwanzaa? That's always the question.
Yes, Kwanzaa has nothing to do with religion. What I will say is that it may help supplement some of the things that your religion is teaching you, because of those principles are pretty universal. I've said them before, I'll say them again. You got unity, you got self-determination.
Jesus talked about that.
We talked about collective work and responsibility.
We definitely talked about it.
Cooperative economics. Talking about purpose, creativity, and faith.
Yes, all those things are definitely parallel to our faith, and can be practiced, and can still, push our culture along with our faith. Which brings us to our mindful moment of our Kwanzaa Day. Are you going to tell us about our purpose today?
So yeah, today's day, we're celebrating. I should have brought the canard and everything. Today, we are celebrating Nia, which means purpose. And I know you guys know Nia Long. Every time I say Nia, I just think of Nia Long. She's beautiful. She's probably very purposeful in her life, because that's what her name means. And really, that kind of harkens, that makes me ruminate.
Yo, verbose.
It makes me think. It makes me think about this year, right? Everybody's been talking about doing things with intention. This, even though it was kind of haphazard, this was purposefully given to me. The Impact Radio Show was purposely given to me, and I am now the steward of this show. And I need to have intention to make sure I ship the show along the right path. And I hope that we all take that thought into next year, that even things that are gifted to you that, you may be happy to have, you need to have in order to keep it, you need to have purpose. You need to be intentful.
Right. And with this being resolution season, I really think that, you can even kind of be repurposed. A lot of the things that we've been talking about is giving me some reinvigoration, on some things. But, we, again, want to encourage you guys to subscribe to one of the oldest Black newspapers that is still in print. You can subscribe. You can receive it digitally. That's how we get it. Remember, thefloridastar.com, thefloridastar.com. Subscribe.
So much gratitude to all of you for listening. Thank you to our writers and producers. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, the Florida Star, partner of the Ritz Theater Museum. Find me at Doing Talk.
Find me at African Gentleman.
This is Hollywood
Productions.
Hollywood Productions. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Love you.
Hey.